Necromancy. Necromancy, originating from the Greek words nekros, dead, and mantia, divination, is one of the oldest known practices for communicating with the dead. This ritual aims to gain hidden knowledge, foresee the future, or exact revenge. Ancient civilizations like the Greeks, Romans, Egyptians, and Babylonians all had necromantic traditions. Practitioners of necromancy performed their rituals in caves, graveyards, or secluded spots, often considered closer to the spirit world. They used protective symbols and incantations in Latin or other ancient languages to shield themselves from malevolent spirits. While mostly relegated to fiction today, necromancy remains a controversial yet fascinating glimpse into humanity's attempts to bridge the divide between life and death. The Black Mass. A Black Mass inverts Christian rites to invoke supernatural powers. This ritual surfaced in the Middle Ages, where intense religious fervor sparked fear of heretical practices. Conducted in secrecy, often at midnight, it featured dark symbols like black candles and inverted crosses. Sacrilegious acts and desecration of Christian symbols mark the Black Mass as an attempt to challenge divine authority. Famous historical figures, like the French priest Abbé Etienne Guibourg, were alleged to have performed these rites for Madame de Montespan, the mistress of King Louis XIV. The Catholic Church strictly condemned this ritual as it was thought to corrupt society and even endanger souls. Goetia. The ancient art of Goetia, derived from the Greek Goetia, sorcery, involves summoning and commanding demons. The 17th century grimoire, The Lesser Key of Solomon, particularly its section Ars Goetia, catalogs 72 demons, each with specific powers. The ritual typically requires a protective circle, a sigil for each demon, and powerful incantations. Legend holds that King Solomon himself commanded these demons to help construct the Temple of Jerusalem. Goetia practitioners have included medieval magicians, Renaissance scholars, and modern occultists like Aleister Crowley. Though the practice is fraught with danger and has long been condemned by religious authorities for its potential risks. The headless rite. The headless rite, or bornless ritual, originates in ancient Greco-Roman Egypt and involves invoking a powerful entity known as the Headless One. The ritual was initially a potent exorcism in the Greek magical papyri, 2nd century BCE to 5th century CE. Over time it evolved, and practitioners like Aleister Crowley repurposed it as an invocation of the holy guardian angel. By identifying with the Headless One, magicians sought to transcend their physical selves and tap into divine energies. The rite's association with the invocation of powerful forces has led Orthodox religious institutions to view it as dangerous and blasphemous. Voodoo doll ritual. The voodoo doll, often misunderstood, serves as a focus for directing spiritual energy in voodoo practices, originating from West African and Haitian spiritual traditions. Voodoo dolls represent individuals and are used to influence aspects of their lives like health, protection, and relationships. Contrary to popular belief, these dolls are not solely tools of harm. They are frequently employed for healing and love. Rituals involving voodoo dolls often invoke spirits called loa, with offerings and ceremonial acts to direct the practitioner's intentions. However, voodoo has been demonized in Western culture, especially during the colonial period, adding to its reputation as a forbidden ritual. According to statistics, only 5% of people can subscribe to the channel and like this video. Let's start. 3, 2, 1. The Witches' Sabbath. The Witches' Sabbath was rumored to be a nocturnal gathering where witches worshipped the devil and engaged in rituals to enhance their powers. Witches were thought to brew potions, cast spells, and perform elaborate dances under the guidance of the devil, who appeared in various forms. This concept gained traction during the European witch hunts, as religious and social fears heightened. While often a myth, the Witches' Sabbath was central to accusations in witch trials, and countless individuals were persecuted based on the belief that they attended such gatherings. Chaos, magic, and sigils. Chaos magic, a modern ritual practice, emphasizes the power of personal belief over traditional dogma. The creation of sigils is one of its key techniques. A sigil is a unique symbol representing a desire, created by abstracting letters from a statement of intent, e.g., I will succeed, into an emblematic shape. Developed by occultist Austin Osman Spare in the early 20th century, the sigil is then charged through meditation or ritual. Once implanted in the subconscious, the practitioner forgets it, allowing it to work independently. This bypassing of traditional structures leads many religious institutions to view chaos magic as dangerously subversive. Baphomet ceremony. The Baphomet ceremony, associated with modern Satanism and esoteric traditions, invokes Baphomet, a figure often depicted as a goat-headed being with both masculine and feminine qualities. This ritual seeks to explore enlightenment and balance, with participants meditating on Baphomet's symbolism to transcend their limitations. While misunderstood as an evil figure, Baphomet is viewed by practitioners as a symbol of unity and knowledge. Despite this, many mainstream religious groups denounce Baphomet ceremonies as heretical, further adding to their forbidden status. The rite of lucifuge. One of the lesser-known but feared rituals is the rite of lucifuge, named for Lucifuge Rofacal, the supposed prime minister of hell in demonological texts. This ritual, detailed in grimoires like the Grand Grimoire, is used to summon lucifuge to make a pact for wealth and hidden knowledge. The magician must stand within a protective circle, and by using specific invocations and offerings, they attempt to call upon lucifuge. The rite of lucifuge is believed to grant great power at the cost of servitude, hence its association with severe moral and spiritual risks. The ritual of abramelin. The abramelin ritual is a rigorous 6-month process from the Book of Abramelin, a 14th century magical text. This complex, highly dangerous ritual aims to contact the holy guardian angel, considered the magician's divine guide. Through isolation, fasting, and prayer, practitioners prepare for the final invocation. It is said to bring the magician into contact with angelic forces, but if unsuccessful, it may leave them vulnerable to malevolent spirits. This ritual is so perilous that even seasoned occultists approach it with caution. The enigma of the devil's trident. The devil's trident ritual, mentioned in obscure grimoires, is one of the most forbidden and obscure practices. This rite involves marking a trident on the ground, summoning demonic energies to gain insight or revenge. Few accounts detail its full procedure, as it's considered too dangerous to undertake without immense spiritual protection. The trident serves as a focus for trapping dark forces, demanding the magician's full control and resolve. Practitioners risk mental, physical, and spiritual peril, making it one of the most taboo and dangerous rites in the occult. The mirror box ritual. The mirror box ritual is a form of sympathetic magic where a box lined with mirrors is used to capture or reflect a target's negative energy back upon them. Practitioners often place a photo, personal item, or symbol representing the target inside the box, with each mirror facing inward. By chanting a specific incantation or meditating over the box, the practitioner directs harmful intentions or bad luck away from themselves and back onto the individual. Used historically in various folk traditions, this ritual is considered forbidden by many due to its potential to harm others and the risk it poses if performed improperly, as it may inadvertently trap the practitioner's own energy.
Only 1% of viewers will be able to subscribe to my channel and like this video before it ends. 1, 2, 3.